You feed them the best food. You buy the expensive toys. You give them a warm place to sleep. You look at your cat and you feel an overwhelming rush of affection. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself a very difficult question? Does your cat actually understand that you love them? We spend our entire lives trying to show devotion to our feline companions. But the harsh truth is that most of us are speaking a language they cannot comprehend. We hug them, we kiss them, we force them into our laps, all deeply human expressions of emotion. To a creature whose ancestors roamed the deserts alone, these gestures often feel overwhelming. If you want to truly connect with your feline, you must stop loving them like a human and start loving them like a cat. You must learn to translate your affection into a biological language they inherently understand. Today, we are going to explore 6 ways to show love using your cat's exact language, backed by science, that will transform the bond you share forever. 1. Tail-up approach. You can know exactly how your cat feels about you by watching one thing the moment they walk toward you. A tail held straight up, slightly curved at the tip, is the highest compliment a cat can pay another living creature. It is the feline equivalent of open arms. In wild and domestic cats alike, this posture is reserved exclusively for individuals the cat feels genuinely safe with, a bonded companion, a trusted caretaker, someone worth approaching with the whole heart showing. A 2011 study published in Behavioral Processes confirmed that the upright tail posture functions as a friendly approach signal between cats, and that cats who lived with owners they had strong bonds with displayed this posture far more frequently toward those owners than toward strangers or even familiar but less bonded humans. Here's what most people don't realize. You can answer it. When your cat approaches you with their tail raised, try mirroring the energy. Lower yourself to their level. Offer that single extended finger. Let them lead. What you're communicating in that moment is, I see you coming toward me. I'm glad. Come closer. And over time, something beautiful happens. That tail-up walk across the room becomes your cat's daily greeting. Not because they have to, because it became a ritual you share, a small wordless ceremony that means the same thing every single time. 2. The slow blink. There's a moment your cat has been offering you, probably every single day, that you've been walking right past. You're across the room. Your cat is watching you. Their eyes meet yours, and then slowly, their eyelids drop. Not fully closed, just a long, deliberate, unhurried blink. And then they open again. Most people think their cat is sleepy. They're not. That slow blink is one of the most loaded gestures in feline communication. In cat language, direct, unblinking eye contact is a threat. It's what cats do when they're about to fight. When your cat holds your gaze and then chooses to close their eyes in front of you, they are doing something extraordinarily vulnerable. They're saying, I see you, and I am not afraid. In 2020, researchers at the University of Sussex ran a study that changed how behaviorists think about human-cat communication. They found that cats were significantly more likely to slow blink back at their owners when their owners slow blinked first. More than that, cats also moved closer to unfamiliar humans who use the slow blink compared to humans who maintained a neutral expression. The slow blink didn't just communicate safety, it created it. So here's what you do. The next time your cat catches your eye, don't just stare back. Let your eyelids drop slowly. Hold for a breath, then open. Soft, unhurried, like you have nowhere else to be. When they blink back, that's not a coincidence. That's your cat responding in kind. That's your cat saying, I trust you. And that exchange, which takes 3 seconds, is worth more than an hour of petting they didn't ask for. 3. The nose greeting. Think about how you greet your cat right now. Be honest, you probably walk in, spot them, reach down, and start scratching their head. It feels natural. It feels like love. But to your cat, something is missing. Something small that changes everything. When two cats who know each other reunite, they don't immediately start grooming. They touch noses first. Just a brief, gentle contact. A transfer of scent. It's a confirmation. I know you. You're still you. We're okay. Only after that exchange does everything else follow. Your cat has been waiting for you to learn this. Scent is the primary language of cats. A 2017 review in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior highlighted that feline social interactions are almost always initiated and governed by olfactory signals: scent marking, scent recognition, and scent exchange. To skip scent is to skip the greeting entirely, no matter how warm your intentions are. Here's how you speak it. The next time you're about to touch your cat, extend one finger, just one, a few inches from their nose. Don't push it toward them. Offer it. Let them come to it. Watch what happens. Your cat will lean in, sniff slowly, and if they feel comfortable, they'll push their cheek against your hand or rub the side of their face across your fingers. That's the green light. That's your cat saying, "You've been recognized. You can proceed." 2 seconds. That's all it takes to transform your touch from something that happens to your cat into something you do together. And cats never forget the people who asked before they reached. 4. Use their name like a sound, not a command. Think about every time you say your cat's name. You say it when you want them to come. You say it when they're doing something they shouldn't. You say it to get their attention before you pick them up. You say it when you're frustrated. You say it as a question. Where are you? As you walk through the house looking for them. In almost every case, their name is attached to something that's about to happen to them. Now, think about what that trains them to hear. A 2022 study from the University of Paris-Nanterre found something that reframed how researchers think about cats and vocal communication entirely. Cats could distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's voice with significant consistency, but only when the owner spoke in a soft, warm, higher-pitched tone. In a normal adult register, the cats showed almost no differential response. The voice they recognized, the voice they responded to, was the gentle one, the one that didn't need anything. Start saying your cat's name the way you'd say the name of someone you're just glad to see. Not as a call, not as a command, just as a small, warm acknowledgement. When they're sitting on the windowsill and you walk past, say their name softly and keep walking. Don't stop. Don't expect anything. Don't reach for them. Just let them hear their name in your mouth sounding like something good. Over time, your voice becomes a signal, not of something coming, not of something required, but of safety, of you. And a cat who hears their name and feels nothing but calm has been given something that most owners don't even know they're withholding. 5. Parallel rest. There is a form of love in your cat's world that asks for nothing, demands nothing, and yet communicates everything. Sharing space. In feline social groups, cats who are truly bonded don't always touch. They don't always groom. Sometimes they simply rest near each other, within sight, within reach, existing in the same calm without any agenda. This proximity without demand is, in cat social dynamics, one of the most meaningful things one animal can offer another. It says, "I want to be near you," not to take anything, just to be here. A 2019 study in applied animal behavior science found that cats in stable, low-stress environments, those with consistent, calm human companions, demonstrated significantly lower cortisol levels and more affiliative behavior toward their owners. Calm, non-demanding presence from the humans in their lives was one of the most reliable predictors of a cat's overall emotional well-being. Try this tonight. Sit on the floor. No toy, no treat, no outstretched hand. Just sit somewhere near where your cat tends to settle and exist there quietly. Your cat will notice. They might not come right away, but watch the direction they drift. Watch where they choose to rest. Because a cat who shifts from across the room to a few feet away, who tucks their paws under them and closes their eyes while you're nearby, that cat has just told you something enormous. They chose to be near you, and in their language, that choice is love in its purest form. 6. Walk away from them sometimes. This is the one that will feel the most wrong, and it's the one that might matter the most. When your cat is in a good mood, when they're relaxed, when they're being affectionate, when the moment between you feels warm and easy, every instinct you have will tell you to hold on to it, to lean in, to stay in that moment as long as you possibly can. Do the opposite. Pet them for 30 seconds, and then gently, calmly, with no drama, stand up and walk to another room. Here's why this works in a way that nothing else can. Cats are one of the only domesticated animals that were never bred to follow. Dogs were shaped over thousands of years to stay close, to seek, to need. Cats chose domestication on their own terms, and those terms have always included the right to leave. That autonomy is not a personality trait. It's deep in their biology. A 2020 study published in Current Biology found that securely attached cats, the ones who displayed the most confident, trusting behavior with their owners, came overwhelmingly from homes where owners consistently respected their space and did not force or prolong contact. The cats who came back most reliably were the ones who knew they were always free to go. When you're the one who ends the interaction first, calmly and warmly, you're saying something your cat understands completely. I don't need you to stay. I just like it when you're here. And that sentence, in their language, is the difference between a relationship that feels like pressure and one that feels like home. Your cat has been speaking since the day you met them, in the way they bring their nose to your hand, in the weight they place on your lap and refuse to move from, in the 3 seconds they give you when their eyes go slow and soft across the room, in every tail they hold high walking toward you, every purr that fills the dark, every time they follow you into a room and simply sit down nearby without making a sound. They never needed you to say more. They needed you to listen differently. They have been saying the same thing over and over in the only language they have. You just needed to learn how to hear it. And hey, if any of this made you realize there were moments you misread your cat, you're not alone. Most owners never get told any of this. Hit like so we can make sure they do. And subscribe, because what comes next on this channel might change how you see your cat even more than this did.